I was saying, like, even the old conservative Facebook like meme crowd, like who would normally eat up like a dumb meme with an eagle on it, they look at this and be like, oh, this sucks. What is this?
Like there are Kamala haters who are like, oh, that ain't it.
KFC Radio is presented by Jackpocket.
Jackpocket.
There you go, Jackie. Stoolies, did you hear that Jackpocket has just made history with a $112 million Mega Millions win? I noticed Mega Millions had dropped down. That means obviously someone won. $112 million bought on Jackpocket. One lucky Arizonan. One lucky person from Arizona ordered their ticket using Jackpocket and scored big. This means that the largest win ever on a lottery courier app. I guess that's why Jackpocket is America's #1 lottery app, because they deal out $112 million Mega Millions tickets. Jackpocket has Jackpocket has all of your favorite games: Powerball, Mega Millions, even scratch-off tickets. Doesn't matter. You can get it. If it's with a lottery, you can get it on Jackpocket. Play your favorite scratch-offs in a select state like Texas or Massachusetts, Ohio, Arizona, and more. You can download the Jackpocket app. New customers get your first Powerball or Mega Millions ticket for free with code KFC. That's code KFC only on Jackpocket. Take a chance, get in the game, potentially win millions of dollars like that Arizonian.
Yeah. Well, Instagram should just copy TikTok. Instagram should have pictures tab and then a videos tab. Ooh. Good idea, Tom.
Yeah, but like nobody would go to the pictures tab. You know what I mean?
Oh, I disagree. I think
Wait, they basically have that.
But like,
exclusively use the pictures tab.
yeah, like keep up on people from like your life.
yeah, you almost need like this is my professional account and my regular account. Yeah.
Wait, they have that though. It's like you just click on the Reels thing.
But that doesn't affect what you use.
You need like a
Nobody-
timeline.
I want
that's
the
like,
time.
Nobody uses
Got it.
Reels. Yeah. Like nobody goes on the Reels tab on Instagram.
Reels
I
needs to
don't,
figure out. Like the best part about TikTok is the comments, and they haven't figured out like I don't know if just people aren't leaving like as funny of comments, but like that seems like such an easy thing.
Yeah.
Where are people being funny on the internet right now?
TikTok.
nowhere.
Like
TikTok.
No, I mean,
comment
TikTok-
section.
Yeah,
Who was I talking about this with the other day? Keith, maybe? Just like Twitter's just not funny
Twitter
anymore.
stinks, man.
But
It's
like not even like I'm not even trying to be like people get mad at jokes, blah, blah, blah. I just mean like people
used to be
aren't
funny.
trying like
Yeah.
people don't tweet jokes. People aren't
Right.
trying to be funny.
Right, it used to be like you're almost like workshopping a joke. It was Twitter.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had a funny thought. It was like observational humor, and you just put it out there, and people like kicked it around. Now it's like I need to go discuss these topics and talk about
Yeah.
my biases and fight and blah blah
Dude,
blah.
like,
They're just using it for the wrong way.
The other day, I'm not that I'm saying anything is gold here, but like the other day I was watching, what was it? It was the Rams game where they played in Arizona, and Rachel Platten did she sang "Fight Song" before for the firefighters.
Fires, yeah.
And I just said like I was like, oh man, like it's gotta be really bittersweet for Rachel Platten when her phone rings, because like it means you got a gig, but it means
You're doing
something
something
horrific.
shitty.
is
Yeah.
happening. Like I've been to 2 Rachel Platten concerts.
They're never good.
The handicap spots are pretty full at them. Right? Like,
Yeah.
not concerts. I mean, like she's
Events,
performed
yeah,
at 2 events that I've been to.
Yeah.
And I
We were
just
going to
tweeted-
Rachel Platten concerts. We have a fucking intervention.
So we're just in the podcast. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tommy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
But so I deleted it because I was like, this is not even where people like make jokes anymore.
But it used to be. Dude, the best thing in the world used to be Twitter during an event.
Yeah.
And like some of the funniest fucking people in the world are just some random dude you do not know that would go viral, or a hashtag would start, or people would just jump on a trend or whatever it was. And it was like, this is the funniest. Like this is better than my favorite comedians. You know?
I do
And
think
now
it's still
just-
good for live events. I think that's the one thing Twitter has
I
over
look at
like
it-
the other
It's
apps.
still. I mean, it's the only option, but it is
Right.
a far
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah.
Award shows, Super Bowls, big games, anything that was like nationally televised, basically. Oh my God, it was.
But
like
then that's-
a true 2-screen experience.
Then it becomes on us though, like as the users, to be like, well, it's not what it was. So it's like,
Well, you know,
let's stop lamenting and being like, oh, I wish it was. Like, it's not that way. So
Right. Well, also
stop tweeting.
But also,
treating
it's
it
like
that way.
I don't know. We got old. Like the users got old. Like we're not. I saw some guy made a video. It was a couple weeks ago, but it just popped up on my algorithm, and he was like, "Barstool Sports is just not cool anymore." And he's like, "They used to be the
I saw
counterculture."
He got comments.
He was like, "They used to be the counterculture, like against the man, like whatever, and now they're just an NPC." And like they're not cool anymore. And part of me was like, I mean, first of all, at the end of it, he was like, you know what's really cool? The Seattle Seahawks podcast. I was like, what? Like you literally just picked a Seahawks podcast to like, you know, that's the new Barstool Sport.
I think he was promoting his own shit, by the way.
I'm sure it was.
I think it was
sure
his
it was.
podcast,
But it was so like earnest that I was like this. But part of me was just like, nobody at Barstool was ever like, okay, we're starting Barstool Sports, the counterculture website to the man. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just like, I don't know if people thought of us that way, but we were never like, that's our goal to do that. So like, if we are or are not that or became that or changed, like, I don't know, that was never a thing. That was like a mission. So I don't know if you can even like blame the company for being something that it never tried to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not cool. I'm not cool anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not wrong.
Yeah, like I'm not like I mean I guess there are cool people here still, but like
Thank you.
yeah, I mean it's just like I'm a 40-year-old dad. Like I'm not the cool kid anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know if I was ever the cool kid, but I definitely can't be the cool kid now. You know?
It's like, yeah, no. I mean, once you get so big, you can't. You can only be cool as like a small company. Once you're traded on the fucking New York Stock Exchange, you're not cool.
Right.
Like,
yeah, but yes, I agree with that. But also
not that we are anymore, but you know, at one
there's
point
like
we were.
There's a difference between cool and like cutting edge. You know what I mean? Like I think you can still be cool. You can be old and lame, but cool. If that makes sense. You know
I
what
still
mean?
think we're, quote unquote, edgier than like a typical media company, but that's just there's a lot of other people doing that now. I feel
Yeah,
like.
but
Yeah.
My point being that I think you can be cool by just being like, I am what I am. I'm like myself.
Correct.
And-
Yeah.
But that will not inherently be like you're like the new underground up and coming against the man type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I think we could still be considered cool in the regard. I don't know. I think people at Barstool are just like authentic. Some of us at least are like authentic and do their thing and it's cool. But gone are the days of being like this rebel pirate ship thing.
Right.
It's just like
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
I think what would be lame is to try to continue to be that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If we were still beating that drum, it's like I don't know, man. I just talk about my life and my kids now. It's not like
Right. To me, like the draw to Barstool, I'm sure a lot of people was never like, oh, they're counterculture. It was like the reality show aspect of it. I feel like that's what draws people.
At first, no. At first, like early Barstool days, like with the pussifications and stuff like that.
People did love that.
It was.
We were just talking about it yesterday, actually. Like I almost hated how much, like pussification of America used to be like one of our things,
Right.
and then it became so like
It almost
hacky
became a meme.
that-
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to do that anymore,
Yeah.
even though that's
Well, so
we
maybe you
probably
get
should've just
drawn
leaned
into that, but you stay for like it's people have said it's like a reality show about running a media company. Essentially.
But then like my response to that would be that like reality. No one thinks reality shows are cool, right?
I'm not saying
Like they're
cool, I'm just
entertaining, but
saying,
no one
yeah.
thinks. No one's like that's a cool
no,
show with cool people.
Jersey Shore was cool for a little
Jersey
bit.
Shore.
Jersey Shore was fucking
But even
cool.
that,
No, but
they
no, no,
weren't
I disagree
cool.
with
They
that.
were fucking maniacs. But like you weren't like
no,
these
they
people
were.
are
Pauly
awesome.
D was cool, and I will die on that.
I would say though, like I know what you mean. That like if someone was like list like the coolest best TV shows, you're probably not like throwing those out there. But all the people from those shows are like the cool, like they go mega viral and become.
But
people,
they're
you
on
know?
ABC, so they're not cool.
I mean, how are we defining cool?
But like
You
the
just
people of,
know
like,
when you
the
see it. We
people of,
define like porn, dog.
Timothy Chalamet's cool.
Huh?
Timothy Chalamet's cool.
Well, yeah,
He's
Yeah.
a
Fucking
he's an
kidding,
A-list celebrity though, so he's in big movies. You're almost saying that you can't be cool once you get to a
that's
certain level.
I'm saying it kind of depends on your definition of cool. It's like you can't be some like young punk band if you're selling out arenas. You know what I mean?
Right. No,
you can
you
still be cool,
can.
but you're not gonna be that. What's the word for it? Because I don't think we're trying to be like counterculture or whatever.
Anti-establishment.
But yeah,
I
it's
would
like
say once
that's
you're
how
attached
you're
to
naturally that.
Once you're attached to like a conglomerate,
Yeah.
then you're not really.
But
Did you
when-
say,
we
like,
never-
Pat McAfee? Is he cool?
No. I
Pat's
love
cool.
Pat. I wouldn't say Pat's cool.
You don't think?
Because of like
What do you think's
counterculture
cool?
aspect?
I think
or-
once
I don't
once
think
he
much
gets
things-
to
anything's
ESPN,
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you're also
Yeah.
just a
might
tough,
be like,
tough.
Yeah.
John hates Barstool and doesn't
No,
like
I
anybody.
do not. I do. I'm actually the
But, like, if
strongest
you're
man
using
at
the
Barstool,
argument
just to be
of-
clear.
The strongest man.
Big news yesterday. Will Compton.
Oh, because he's gone. Yeah, that's right. Congratulations, sir. Officially, you can bench more than anybody.
Different. You're about the strongest guy at Barstool right now.
That's a great point. Tommy's nipping at your heels. But,
No.
that's
I
really
did take
funny.
lines, man.
No, but to answer the question, I just don't think like anything like a conglomerate. It can be cool.
Right, so that would be Pat does ESPN stuff.
Yes.
That would be against what you're
But I think Pat is
But
like
he's cool
a
to
fucking
people.
wrestler and like great on the mic, and he's.
I'm not
but,
saying
like,
he's not cool. I'm saying if we're using that definition of being
Yes,
I was
right,
gonna say,
okay,
I think
got it.
Pat is cool.
But
I
This is
I
my
like
point.
hanging
Yes.
out with him. I think
Yes.
he's a cool guy.
Yes.
But
if you work for ESPN, you're not cool.
yeah, but like if you're asking a person like who's the coolest person in media, like, I guess
a
I
lot
really,
of people would say Pat McAfee.
yes, because I guess with the you can't really be cool in media either.
Well, so let me ask you this: Are all of our comic friends cool?
Some of them.
Because like you get to a point with that where it's like you're at the Golden Globes, you're presenting, you're hosting New Year's, you're doing all these things that are very big conglomerate media.
I think
But
I don't think about it. I think most of them are cool.
yeah, but that would kind of be the opposite of what you're saying.
But it's how you approach it. Like someone like Shane, I think has like every opportunity, although he's taking them more now. But like he's selective with what he likes to do.
But nonetheless, but what he is doing is Bud Light, Under Armour, ESPN. Like those are all the things
But
that we're
this
saying
is
kind of make you
something
uncool.
I always have
But
like
I think
an
he's
argument.
definitively still cool.
yes,
with
he
a friend
is.
about is liking things that are popular doesn't make you not cool.
Yeah,
No, no,
like
no.
like people like, oh, I don't, can't listen to pop music. I gotta listen to some fucking alt indie band that screams
hate
into a mic.
that.
It's like,
But
guess what? It's fucking popular because it's good.
Pop. Yeah, there's a reason why they
All
call
of my
it
favorite songs of all time, pop songs.
Right.
But
TV
I
shows.
do think that anybody who, same thing with Barstool, same thing with like your favorite bands and shit like that. I think when you get the tag of like anti-establishment, going against counterculture, going against the man, you're authentically you're just doing you, and it happens to be that.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're a band that's like, guys, let's get together and make music to go against the government, it's like, you're a fucking loser.
Right.
If you make music that is provocative and the government happens to be pissed off, that's what, like, we were kind of like considered edgy or like inflammatory, but I never ever sat down and be like, time to write something inflammatory. It was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh, I thought that was funny. You thought it was inflammatory. So like you are naturally that, and you can't like force that. But even if you maintain your cool, like Shane, he picks and chooses his spots, like you're still just not gonna be the young comic who's living on $5 a day, saying
Right.
whatever the fuck he wants, because it's just a cycle, But I don't think that's like bad. It's just how it goes.
Is there like another like edgy way to even cover sports? Like, is there somebody else who would come out that would work and like be like, this is the next Barstool?
people kind of say that like
I don't know if there's-
Barstool tried to become ESPN and ESPN tried to become
Yeah.
Barstool. Like they
And we
started
met in the
hiring-
middle
But,
with
like,
quarter
I don't know if
zips.
there's like another person.
What?
who would
So
come
then we
out.
met in the middle with quarter zips.
Everybody wear quarter zips and we'll be friends. No more beef. Take off your suit. Take off your t-shirt. Both put on quarter zips.
That's such a perfect way to put it.
Great joke. Put that in your act. February 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th. DC. Go get tickets.
But I also like cool is just it's everyone's personal opinion. Like I'm
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
purveyor of cool. It's just what I think is
Yeah.
cool isn't mega big like corporation stuff.
But I think there's
what
also-
other
don't you
people
think-
think is cool is.
Don't you
So-
think there's inherently like cool is almost always going to be like the young next thing?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I think in
right?
general people refer to something that's cool just if young people like it. But fuck that.
Well, that's what I mean, though.
I agree.
That's what I mean. It's always been that way, but it's like,
I think older
fuck
shit
these
is
kids.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think just,
you know what
like-
it is? It's the middle that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as being 40.
Right.
like when you're 50 and 60, you can kind of become like a older guy, and it's funny that he
Yeah.
came and shot in beer pong, at
Yeah,
your
yeah,
party.
yeah.
And if you're 40, it's like, go home, old man.
Right.
That's the same thing with like with stuff. It's like whatever's new is cool. Whatever, it's like, yo, have you ever heard this song from like 50 years ago? That's cool. But that middle ground is like nobody wants to talk about Jay-Z to go away.
the Bajoni are cool.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
old Italian men
like
who are
old
just
Italian guys who
fucking-
drive old cars. Like that's
Oh,
fucking
it's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that's who you want to be.
Like, but again, there's obviously so many levels and all that stuff. But if someone was like, "Barstool's not cool," I wouldn't be like, "Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We're cool."
Right.
That'd be
But
crazy.
that's like I think that's what makes it still cool.
Yeah.
I think I'm just like, I'm not a cool guy anymore. Man. I don't know. Go talk to Tommy. He's the cool guy.
Yeah,
As someone who's
Thank
desperate
you.
for attention on the internet, Tommy, do you think you're cool?
Is there another Tommy? No, definitely not cool. But then people say, "Wow, Tommy doesn't think he's cool. That makes him cool." Sound off in the comments. Wow, Tommy's so cool. So yes,
Tommy's
I would
a
say
savage.
I'm not cool, so that people can then be like, "That's cool that he doesn't care what other people think." I only care what other people think. Yeah.
Somebody messaged me saying vintage rundown performance by you.
That was some of my best work. If I have to.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
You're
Dave
just-
had
you're
me and
sucking on
Rico
Dave's
on because like Ohio State won, so Dave was like, or Tate was going to do the rundown, and then Dave was like, no, I'm going to have Tommy and Rico on as two great college football minds. People forget I was on the college football show.
He
in
was like,
2018.
I invited Tate and Don, but they're not available.
Yeah,
or
and I
whatever.
did genuinely, which like it actually helped prove his point, and it wasn't even a bit. Like Monday night, I did not watch a second. It was the first ever.
Oh, I thought that was a bit.
No, genuinely, it was the
I
first
didn't- I
ever
just-
major sporting event. I just opted out of. I was like, I really don't like out of these two teams. I don't fucking care. Like I'm just.
mean, that's
not
how
gonna-
I've been about
I'm
college
just
football
not gonna
forever.
watch this. I don't care about college football, but like the
College
national
football actually got
championship,
good this
I'll
year.
watch.
It's just, when you live around here, it just doesn't hit
Yeah.
the same. It just
When
does
you-
not hit the same.
Grow up where there's not a big team around, and you also both
And
of
you
us
go to
didn't
a
go to
shitty
a school that
school,
doesn't have. It's like. What am I gonna fucking root for some random school?
Right,
Like I
and-
did
and I'm not a
actually as a
gambler,
kid
so it's
like,
like
Michigan. All kidding aside, before Barstool or anything, I just like their helmets
guy
and Denard.
can't help
I
it.
swear.
I was the same way.
He
I was the same way.
retroactively sucks Dave's
No,
dick.
everybody and Denard Robinson,
Yeah,
and so like
Michigan
but-
was cool growing
Oh my
up.
God,
They were
Denard
cool.
Robinson was when you were like a kid growing up.
Yeah, I was like 15, and like my dad liked Notre Dame, and I would just root against Notre Dame, like just like would go at it, and like then I went to Florida. I was like, oh, if I can keep rooting for Michigan for, like I go to fucking
Yeah, you go to
Fordham in the
That-
Bronx.
I commend you for that.
Yeah.
I unless your family is like a lot of the Notre Dame families are like entrenched in it, fine. Otherwise, like you got to have a real claim to be like a diehard. If you didn't go
Yeah.
there, you got to have a real fucking reason. That's why I love that bit with Tommy at the end of that commercial. Did you go there? Did you see that?
Yo, yeah.
Did you go there? No. Yeah, I did. I lied. I didn't go.
I got confused with what Tommy you're referring to. But once you said, "Did you go there?"
Oh, Tommy.
I pieced
Yeah,
it together.
yeah.
Is that because it's like Notre Dame fans are like nobody even
notoriously
went there. Okay,
never.
that's it, yeah.
They're just like, oh, I'm Irish. I'm a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah. Every like Irish guy at least goes through a phase of like, I think I'm an Irish fan, and then it's like, you either
And
are or you're
it's
not.
also the only team that's nationally broadcast every weekend.
That's true.
Can I admit, like USC and Notre Dame obviously have a rivalry, and I know that there was something, but I've always been like, fuck Notre Dame. I have no idea why I'm supposed to be like, fuck Notre
No, I
Dame.
hate Notre Dame too. I think just as an Italian, I hate the Irish. And Brian Kelly killed
You're
that
not
kid.
Italian though, Tommy.
I'm so Italian. What the fuck? Io parlo italiano, ma non molto bene. Ho studiato per 7 anni.
like I've always said that Jews and Italians are like right, and Tommy is the link.
Venn diagram.
He is, he is
Yeah.
the glue that sticks those two things together.
Thank you.
Last name Scabelli, everything else about it.
We said the last time I was on here, or one of the last times I was on here, that I am the literal Antichrist because Jesus is the most. Wait, Jesus is the most Christian Jew,
right.
And I'm the most Jewish Christian.
That's funny.
Game time. Everyone knows that we love game time here at Barstool Sports and at KFC Radio. We love going out to live events, whether it's a concert, football game, comedy show. We always use game time. Kevin was at the Knicks Hawks the other day with the kids. Got in because of game time. I was at, I don't know, a play, I'm sure, in the last 2 weeks. I got in, because of game time. Jackie does stuff. She gets in because of game time. Tom Segura announced at the Palace at the Garden. This weekend we got Kings at Knicks, Heat at Net, Dimension 20, I don't know what that one is, Avs at Rangers, Hugh Jackman's performing at Radio City, Monster Jam is at the Peru in Jersey, more Hugh Jackman, lots of stuff. Hugh Jackman, that's going to be sick, I bet, because Hugh Jackman is a talented young man, old man, talented man. So you just they also have GT picks. Sorry to get off on a tangent here. Game time picks, an amazing deal for great seats. All you do is you pull up the chosen event and turn on the GT pick setting at the top of the screen. Browse the best local game time picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to get those Hugh Jackman tickets right now with Game Time picks. Download the Game Time app today and use code KFC to easily score great deals with the new Game Time picks. What time is it? Game time. All right, Tommy Smokes is on the episode today. He's talking about getting his life together in 2025. One step of that is the gym, physical fitness. He's working on that. You need to get working on that, and Orgain can help you do that. If you want to incorporate better habits into your life, getting more protein in your diet this new year, our next sponsor is going to make it easy to do that. I already told you the sponsors. It's Orgain, so I shouldn't have read that part. Orgain. The product is sponsored. The podcast is sponsored by Orgain. Orgain believes real nutrition has the power to make a real difference in people's lives. Orgain's new 30 complete protein shakes offer protein-packed, real nutrition designed to satisfy your cravings without any added sugar. That's huge. Plus, they are an excellent source of premium, ultra-filtered protein with all 9 essential amino acids. The building blocks of life, folks. Are you busy? Us too. That's why Orgain is simple. You literally just grab one of Orgain's protein shakes and go. That's it. Bring it to a workout, in the car, wherever you need it. No more time-consuming prep to get you the protein you need. Orgain's got you for those gains. Remember, there are no quick fixes when it comes to your health. If you want more protein, give Orgain 30-gram protein shakes a try. Head to Orgain.com/KFC and use code KFC for 30% off your order. That's the best offer you'll find, but you have to use my code. It's my code, KFC, for 30% off. One last time, for 30% off, head to Orgain.com/KFC. Use code KFC, 30% off. We were out there earlier, and Dante came in.
He's here?
He's here, yeah. I think they're
We should
doing a
maybe do
pod
something
right
about
now.
it. I got to talk to everyone involved with the White Sox Stadium.
Okay, that's exactly
Okay, I was
what
going to say, whatever you need to talk about, we got to get to White Sox
No,
Stadium.
that's where it was going. Because first thing, like, everyone was like, tell us everything.
Yeah.
And
like a true crime documentary. I need like a 6-part series on this whole thing.
But he started at the beginning where he's like, it started months ago, and we're like, no, fast forward. When it was done, what was everyone thinking? And he kind of was like, everyone was I was like, you all thought it was good, didn't you? And he like started, he's like, yeah.
This is, I'll tell you what. There's so much to say. I don't know where to start. This is the best career move ever by White Sox Dave. White Sox Dave officially has a job for life with Dave Portnoy now.
Oh,
I
he
think
already
the second
did.
he chewed that gum.
Yeah.
For
But
life.
like, what he should, again, this kind of goes back to the trying to be cool thing. He needs to do this once a year. But like, you can't, you know what I mean? It's got to just happen. He's got to
no,
let this,
if he tries to do it again where he's in on it,
that's
it
what I
won't be the
mean. That's what I mean.
same.
It's
Yeah.
like if he needs to let his weirdness flow, because the fact that this was a genuine
that
thing.
part makes.
I remember we were talking out there. I was like, I remember seeing like a clip of Barstool backstage, and them being like, it's good.
Yeah.
And they were speaking earnestly.
Talking about the producer, they flew out to LA, all that shit.
And I fucking drank the Kool-Aid. And I was like, I actually can see White Sox Dave being pretty good. I was like, wouldn't surprise me, if he can just sing, and and then the video came out.
Think about it, though.
It was one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life.
It's White Sox Dave. It's just that he applied it to a genre that he does not that's him about everything. I could pitch in like the major leagues. I could beat you up. I'm more athletic than you. I'm funnier than you. He thinks he can do everything, and everything he does is great. But it was in his lane usually. Now all of a sudden he decides to do a fucking country song, and he still thinks it's
I was saying, like, even the old conservative Facebook like meme crowd, like who would normally eat up like a dumb meme with an eagle on it, they look at this and be like, oh, this sucks. What is this?
There are Kamala haters who are like, oh, that ain't it. That was also
Maybe she didn't deserve this, guys. What the fuck?
I didn't even I don't think of him as like a right-wing anti-Kamala guy.
He's coming out of the closet.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Has he always been that? I
Yes.
guess so. Like if Jack Mack did that, it would be more like on brand,
Yeah.
But it aligns
Jack Mack
with
would
him.
be. I think Jack Mack would be funny about it. I think.
Yeah, I'm
if
saying
Jack
like
Mack
that.
made one of these, I bet it would be funny.
It aligns
It
with
would
White Sox
have
Dave.
to be funnier than this. I'll tell you that much.
It aligns with White Sox Dave as like, I'm the best macho man, like whatever type attitude.
Yeah, I think he went hunting one day and became fucking
As soon as it starts with like the 15-year-old meme from Europe with like, isn't that girl European? The one who goes,
Wait.
no, Oh, is that from Europe?
Wait, what is it?
I thought it was in D.C., but maybe.
Oh no,
it
no,
was
that's
in Europe.
the girl who's mad about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a Trump thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
that
I
was-
thought
Oh, yeah,
that was-
that's a
that
Trump.
was-
That's
I
like
guess
at his
that is close to 15
inauguration.
years ago now, right? That's 12 years
12
ago.
years.
10, 8.
Well, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Because his was before.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, a woman screams as he's sworn in.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, all right. I thought that was European, and I thought it was older. So okay, I'll take that one.
She
back.
does look European. She looks like.
Yeah.
It's funny how you can tell, right?
Yeah.
I always like, especially in New York, you can just. I'm like, that's a group of tourists, and it's just.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever,
yeah.
it's something about their eyes, the way that their eyes glaze over. Like Americans are very
Yes.
whatever,
yeah, they're
jittery.
just kinda
Like
And their
big time.
skin is shinier and whiter. I don't know if that makes sense. The white people, the white ones, the white ones. Like, there's something about you just.
They also
see.
have a more pure white. What the fuck?
They have a great smell to them.
But the White Sox Dave thing, like, is my favorite and least favorite thing about the internet. I've said this a bunch throughout my career. One of my favorite things, but it's also like the worst feeling, is like a risky joke or observation or something where you're like, I hope other people do this or know this. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And sometimes you say, like, you know, it's like when you do XYZ and everyone's like, you're fucking weird.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're like, ooh, like a miss. You know what I mean? Like, it gets the blood flowing a little bit. This is like the most hyper example of that.
Yeah.
Where, like, when you think you've got something good and you've worked on it and people are even telling you it's good, and then you put it out there and the whole world is like, get the fuck off my internet.
White Sox Dave has to like reevaluate his inner circle.
Totally. This would make me be like, I don't have any real
I don't
friends.
know if these people
I have no friends.
are rooting for me.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what Eddie
everyone
told
here
them
might
about
be
it.
working
What's that?
against me.
I said I'd love to know what Eddie told him about it, because Eddie's, I would say, is a rational
He
guy.
was the first person I talked to. I texted him, like, I gotta know what you think. And he said something like, what if I told you that 3 separate times Dave told us this is going to be a hit? I would have taken the over. That doesn't surprise me one
Robbie's,
bit.
I don't know how Robbie Fox knows this, but he said that White Sox Dave was saying that he was like talking like this is going to go viral, like outside of Barstool. Like, this is going to reach outside the Barstool bubble. Like,
That's crazy, dude.
He goes, this is just kind of his humor. It's just like, okay.
to finish that,
How many views does that have?
and then I bet
I
it's
think
got
like 20,000.
I thought more, but the like
What
to,
did it say?
21K.
20,000, yeah.
to like finish it and be like, this is gonna be a massive hit. It was great. I understand.
Bro, I don't
like
think
the
that-
idea, all that stuff. Like, I get it. Where you're like, all right, this could
Yeah.
be funny. This could be funny. This could be funny.
There-
But then when it's done and you see it, you go,
This sucks.
oh, we can't put that out.
Bro, not even the best thing I've ever made have I been like, this is going to be a smash.
Yeah.
Everything I put on the internet, I'm always like, I hope it's good. And when it is good, I'm like, thank God.
Right.
I've never been confident about anything, let alone this. What is this, bro?
Also, like the liberals don't have face
I
tattoos.
didn't
like
get that
like
at all.
Gang
Is that
members
supposed to be?
do.
Is that supposed to be somebody that I didn't know?
No,
Is that just like a-
It looks like fucking Post Malone.
That's what I thought. I was like, is this some sort of Post Malone joke? I don't know. Cuck. I mean, it's like the big font in the background. Oh my God.
10 years ago, it might have been a hit.
Right, I was gonna say this is
Like, there
very.
was a- there
Dave,
was
a-
Dave did say this is Internet 1.0 shit, where like you have like a weird green screen and you're just like, it's like a PowerPoint presentation basically.
It's
turned
like if
into
the
a.
production quality was less high, it would also be.
That's the thing. It's like you put enough. Like,
Somebody,
there's-
like,
it's
really
not
edited
good
it.
production, but it's like you produced this.
Right, like if he's saying
he just
this
did this on a whim,
TikTok
fine.
with a
Yes,
guitar,
yes.
I bet it would actually
Yes.
do pretty well.
If he was just kind of like freestyling and said like Kamala love or whatever he says there, like fine, whatever. This probably took like months, right?
They've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it
I mean,
is.
listen, I'm a guy that's put out quite a few of my own music videos, so I'm not one to talk, but
Yeah, but even like, you know, when you did like your raps, everybody was kind of like, oh wow, like
Pretty
it's
good.
better than we thought, you know?
True.
That's
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
the music. When you put out a song, if you're not a music person, you do something in music. The goal is,
Right.
Like I thought it was gonna be terrible and it wasn't, right? Like
Yeah.
that, and when you get that, like you're thrilled. That's like the music game when you're not. If this didn't do that, because it's nothing. It's neither nor. It's not like this is you're just being a goofball, being funny, like you said, just fucking around on TikTok. And it's not good enough. Like, oh, this was just good. It's just nothing. You're just stuck in the middle of what? What? I guess that's
it is
horrifically
simply
mean to say.
mind bending.
So
Yeah.
one reply really made me laugh. It was like, Trump is going to sign an executive order tonight to ban this from the internet.
I believe Eddie said he was like, "This is the exact reaction I wanted." I'm like,
That's what Dave said?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of town.
yeah, come on.
Get out of town.
But that's the thing. He's playing it like I wasn't being serious. Like I'm wearing, it's goofy. It's like, yeah, I know. But within that realm, you didn't.
If I hadn't seen the clips from backstage,
Yes, right.
I could believe that. I would
Right,
go,
but he was
okay.
earnestly-
I could see the
Yes.
sincerity
He
in all
meant
their
it.
voices.
Yes.
They're like, it's good,
Which
man.
is, you're right. Not only does he have to question them as friends, like I have to question all of them as people, as human beings. I can never trust him again. If Dante ever recommends anything to me ever again, I'm gonna go, well, is it like Dave's video? Like, because then I'm, you can't trust a
And
single
up until this
fucking
point,
thing.
I've considered Dante one of the most rational guys I know.
But you know what? He is crazy. But music would be the one thing he knows.
Yeah.
That I would trust him. If he came to me right now and was like, "Yo, there's this new rapper who like you would like," I'd be like, "I trust you on that." Like, now I don't.
No, I don't know.
Now I can't. Now I
actually,
can't trust anything ever again.
Can't even get myself to like listen to it because it feels.
Oh well,
Is
this is a breakup for you basically. Jackie is very into White Sox tapes. Yeah.
Really?
Post head shave, Jackie was like, "I
No,
want to
there was one
fuck."
time I
Direct
was
quote:
just saying-
"I want to fuck White
He
Sox."
did. He looked so much better.
So much
It's
better.
crazy.
That's what Jackie
what I
was
said,
like.
and then it turned into like they were like, "You."
Well,
want
Jackie was like, "I want that dick."
I never said that. I never said
Yeah, I
that.
said so. I
Direct
was like,
quote.
"You look way better." I was like, "You're saying I was like ugly before?" And I was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying."
Like you went from 0 to like 1, dude. Like, but yeah, I would imagine it's hard to.
I can't even watch it. But like, is it like a country song?
It's a country
about-
parody song.
That's what I
From
figured.
Anti-Kamala, like new
He
shit
almost
that
kissed
nobody's done
himself.
before.
Yeah.
I've asked a lot of people this. I don't know if I've asked you guys. Have you ever tried singing the blues? Like sometimes I like listen and I'm kind of
Give
like
me an example.
I've never like I see it and I'm like, damn,
What do you mean?
I wish
the
I could do that. But I'm like,
blues?
I haven't
like
tried.
Blues songs?
Yeah, like
like
just
the
like the
blues.
blues. Like it takes like a certain like
Like,
guttural
Yeah, you gotta be
King
more like,
voice.
Yeah.
like
I've never personally
Froggy.
tried it.
Yeah.
I've done Midnight Train to Georgia.
You see?
What did you do?
Midnight Train to Georgia? Is that the blues?
No, I don't think so.
It's like no.
Yeah, it's literally just that.
Yeah.
The only thing white people know. The only thing white people know about the blues is that.
Yeah.
Bad to the bone. That? No?
Yeah.
I mean, like that
But, like-
voice. I don't think Bad to the Bone is.
Back to the bone.
Yeah.
That's
You're
what
not
Michael
gonna-
What is where
Georgia.
Just
That's
fucking-
the
Just I'm
only-
just saying, like I've never like given it a fair shot. I could be really good at it. Like I don't know.
Have you given other genres a fair shot?
Yeah, I mean like I'll like sing the
Well, yeah,
shower.
remember
but
Jackie
I'm not like.
thinks she's like the greatest singer in the world. Remember we were gonna have her like.
I guess White Sox
still
tapes
refuses to do
White
it.
Sox tapes are literally meant for each other. No, but
Yeah,
but
you were like convinced you had like the best voice in the world. Right?
No, but I'm
you
not
just
saying
never sing or some shit like that.
but like the blues is something that you have to specifically like test out. It takes a certain like guttural that you have to test out. You don't know until you try.
I think.
So and we
it's-
all could be like actually really good blues singers. We've just never tried.
I don't think we could be blues.
Well, now we have to. So.
No.
Well, you gotta try.
But it needs
like-
to be something that's like.
I know you
in-
can't put music in the pod,
I
but I
can't-
gotta like
no.
hear it just to.
No.
I just want to see. I'm just gonna Google
Blues.
lyrics to blues songs.
Ray Charles. And,
Listen, we don't have.
like,
I feel like
I
this
just
is
don't think like
homework
regular
assignment,
white
everyone.
people can sing.
I know.
What BB King
because I
sings,
think that
you know
you
what I
need
mean?
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go through some.
I'm
shit.
sure there is like some white people who sing the blues, but I don't think it's our music.
But we don't know. Just homework tonight.
Nina
Everyone
Simone
go
and
home,
shit
sing
like
the
that.
blues.
No,
Sing
you have
blues.
to do it on the
I
show.
can't do it on the show because I'm not gonna like. I'm gonna get stage
You know what's a
fright.
good?
I'm not gonna
a
be
good
able to-
one that at last my man has come home.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah,
sing
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Etta James, do that.
No, that's not blues. That's like actually singing.
Oh.
Pass, give
Well,
me
I'm pretty
blues.
sure that's blues.
I can't go first.
Tommy, blues.
I don't know what the I could do
Okay.
at last. I don't know
You-
what the
you
fucking
guys really
blues
are.
are.
Yeah, do that at last song.
Just too
I'm
bad for
gonna
them. Give it bad for them.
At last, my love has come along.
I thought he hit a part
pretty
or two
good.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that last was good. Jackie,
No,
Jackie
it
did
was
not
good,
react
but
well.
it was just like
the
I
guys
wasn't
were on.
I thought that was pretty good.
That was pretty good.
No, it was good. It was just like I wasn't expecting you to like actually try.
You gotta try.
You got it. That's all fucking
You
point,
just-
Jackie.
that's you have to look dumb and try.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying no. I'm not.
Sing, bitch.
No, I'm not. No, I actually am not because I can't give you guys my best because I'm gonna be too stage
Oh,
fright.
Always
God.
fucking
I know. Sorry.
Everyone in the room is mad at you.
yeah, fuck you, Jackie. You
Tommy,
can't,
can
you
we
can't
talk
bring
about-
these things up.
To bring situations, can we talk about Love Island?
the morning.
Talk about what?
Love Island.
Sure.
Trying to go on Love Island.
Trying to
yes.
get on
Oh,
Love
so
Well,
you both
that was
are?
kind of Jackie's lane, and she's
Oh,
mad that you
I'm
are.
sorry.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing.
Oh God.
I
Like,
if you really want to get on Love Island and beat Tommy, I would, if you really put forth your best effort, I think you would have an edge over Tommy. If you
I don't
slut it
know.
up, you would beat Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
So
but
if you
like,
really want to get competitive,
But I'm
about
not
it,
getting
Wow.
on because I'm attractive in any way, shape, or form. It would just be
No, that- it's
there's
kinda-
right
yeah.
there's
Hey, you don't have to go that hard on yourself.
I'm a horrific beast.
right no and
Nothing's appealing
no
about
girl
me.
has ever looked at me and said, I'm gonna have sex with him because of the way he looks. I'm okay with that.
One of
but
my
if it could be
favorite-
like, he gets on, he's like the funny, not hot guy, that could be where I strike.
It was one of, I'm sure the million times that somebody has been pressing Tommy, like, so you fuck girls, huh? And Tommy says something like usually just once. It's like they don't usually come back a second
Right?
time.
No. They get a little story
Hey,
for
brother,
their
it
friends.
does not matter, bro. I'm not hating. It was just very funny. It was like usually just once.
But still, like, you have the clout that if you try, like, they're not gonna get two Barstool people. So if you you'll get on if you try, and you're.
I don't know if
cock-blocking
that's
me.
true.
I think that like.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me plan my life around what Jackie wants to do.
I think if you went head to head, you would have to become a fucking Love Island hoe. But I think they would pick you over him.
Also, why can't they
Thank
put
you,
two
I
Barstool
think.
people on?
I just don't think they would.
Yeah.
It becomes
Yeah.
a thing.
It's
It's all
just-
such
Yeah,
We
that's-
both
Yeah.
blow them away so much.
Yeah. I mean,
Maybe.
they should. There's not a reason that shouldn't be, but they would probably be like, this is
Right.
too much.
It's understandable. Like,
It's like
like
a
that-
quarter of the cast is
Yeah.
now Barstool or whatever.
But no, it'd be great.
We're saying we should do like a Barstool Love Island, but like not love, just like you pair up with somebody and like
Have to like exist with them for a little
yeah,
while.
yeah, which would be kind of funny. Anyway.
I'll be honest, I have never watched Love Island. I don't know
really?
how it works.
I
don't know
I
what
think
pair
it's
up.
very.
I was originally
always
going to
say
do The
this about-
Bachelorette, and everybody was like, no, do Love Island. And said it's more popular right now. So
I mean,
said, okay.
everybody is like exceedingly attractive, or at least like somebody,
bombshells- I know there's bombshells.
Yeah,
They'd be an
bombshells.
issue
They're
for
jacked.
Tommy.
They're like not. They don't look like me and you.
issue for Tommy.
The bombshells would be an absolute issue.
They'd be like this, like you. What they would do. This is exactly what they do. They would start you. Yeah, you would start off. You would be the first person in the house where there's
Right.
They start you off like 6 people, whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody would fall in love because it's like close quarter syndrome.
It's only 6 people
No,
in the
it's
house.
5 girls, 5 guys.
But no, it starts that way, and then they bring people in. So that's when it's like you start with somebody, and they you have a connection, and then it's like, I like this person a lot, and then it's like, here's the hottest person you've ever seen in your fucking life, and they're gonna come try. To
I
fuck you.
would
And
never
they're
be
like,
able to do
another
that,
bombshell
though.
has entered, and Tommy would just get.
Like, that would be bad for, I
be a
couldn't leave a
bombshell?
girl for a hot bombshell girl. That would look bad for me.
Oh,
I'd rather
that's what you're. Okay, I was thinking that you would get bombshelled, like you would like.
Oh, I would also.
Okay.
A girl would
Classic
drop me
Tommy
like a
being like,
hot.
I can't go fuck all the girls.
No, a girl would drop me like a hot potato
Yeah,
for a hot
yeah.
guy. But that, what I'm saying is, I would rather have that happen. Like, I would rather get dropped for a hot guy than be the one dropping a girl
Agreed.
for a hot
Yeah,
girl.
I don't know though. That does girls like that.
Doesn't fit with me.
No, I'm not even kidding you. If a girl went on Love Island with the goal of becoming famous, cozying up with you and becoming like a couple, like the whole show, would be the smartest move.
Oh, yeah.
You would be like a viral sensation if it was like a super hot chick is cozying up with.
But here's the thing.
this
I'd
guy.
be open to. I'm not going on there for just for. I could
You're
find
open to
love
love?
on there.
Oh,
I
okay.
could find love on there.
Do you think are you gonna get like married, Tommy?
Yeah, one day. I mean, it's
I can't even picture Tommy.
Oh,
like,
me neither. Me neither. But
just too much pussy, man.
I'm 28 right now. I turned 29 in April 29th. We all know that. By 31 or 32, I'd like to maybe get into a more serious relationship. But if the right girl comes along before then,
you're literally like a Seinfeld episode. Like it's gonna be you finding someone that fits all your weird shit, and
Yeah.
vice versa. Is
yeah,
gonna
no,
be.
totally agree. It's a big issue. But I'm so fucking young.
Honestly, you are though. I mean,
Today, this is the year I get my life together, though.
Yeah.
I'm becoming a man this year.
Wait,
Oh,
sorry, you're 29.
I'll be 29. Yeah, I got some
What is
lion's mane.
becoming a man entail?
I'm instituting self-discipline into my life that I otherwise lack. Because, like, I could do...
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting a real ass answer.
I could do anything I want whenever I want. Like, I could wake up at 12. I could not come to work at all.
Bro,
I could...
chariot.
Yeah, but, like, I could eat ice cream and pizza. I could do any... And I was a hedonist in 2024. I did whatever I want. Short-term pleasure. But long-term... that leaves you kind of unfulfilled.
Yeah.
So it's about making those small-term sacrifices where it's like, yeah, all right, I'll get up, I'll go to the gym this morning, I'll eat fucking hard-boiled eggs. Maybe I don't want to, but over the long term, it'll have more positive impact on your life.
Now,
Robbins.
obviously everything you're saying is accurate.
And this will last about a week or two.
Well, that's exactly where I was going to go.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're maybe going a little too hard right away?
Be realistic.
So that's the issue. I go through this phase about twice a year, where it's like I wake up early, I go to the gym,
I
I
saw
try
you.
to eat healthy.
You go to the grocery store.
Grocery store.
Yeah.
It's about twice a year.
Yeah.
And the issue is, like you said, I go too hard, where it's like it's unsustainable because I tell myself I can't eat anything bad.
Right.
And I gotta find the middle ground where it's like doing anything is better than what I've been doing. Like doing any sort of exercise and somewhat healthy is better than not doing any of it.
Yeah.
So I gotta find that middle ground where it's a sustainable.
Well, what happens if you get jacked again?
I can't get that jacked. It doesn't fit me. Dave was right. Dave's always right. But like I could just like lose. I had some fucking big arms.
I mean, he wasn't like big, but he was like defined. You know.
Pull it up.
Is that what the new wardrobe's about too?
I've steadily
Oh my God,
been trying
the
to
jacket.
just get
Tell
better.
the jacket.
Oh, I bought the jacket. The jacket is unreal.
Bro, Tommy buying a jacket. You used to have your head shaved like that?
I had a lot
Not
shorter
shaved,
hair.
but like low. You looked awful.
I know.
You look like
muscles.
you look like you're like train spotting or something.
No, those arms are crazy.
But yeah, and Dave forbid it. Dave
Yeah.
said you're not allowed to be like healthy.
Holy shit!
And
I
Tommy was like,
forget
okay.
sometimes. Yeah. Whatever you say, boss.
The great like paradox in life is that like when you're young and you have all the time in the world to do shit, you're like, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna like fucking sit around and dick around.
Right.
And then like when you're old enough that it hits you like, oh, I need to do these things is when you don't have the time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Being able to recognize when you're young that like go to the gym because you have 13 more hours to do nothing. You know what I mean? Like when I used to say I don't have the time when I was younger, it's like you're just a fucking moron and a blatant liar. You had nothing but time. You know?
And I've been telling myself, I was like, no, I
can't.
Because
I
I
gotta-
still try to like, I know it does, but like I still in my head am like, I have to be in at 10 a.m. with a coffee on Dave's desk. Like that mindset is always there for me.
Well, I think that's a good. I don't think
It
it's
is
good to
good,
wake
and
up at 12 every day.
Right. It's a good thing that I'd rather think like that than have that never cross my mind. But it is like, okay, if I get in at fucking 10:10 because I was in the gym, I don't think that's the end of the fucking world.
Right.
But I think it's better to go in the morning probably.
This ad sponsored to you by who else but DraftKings. NFL playoffs? We're talking about NFL playoffs? You bet we are. Get in on the action with the DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. It is the NFL playoffs. Obviously, games are ripe to be bet on, and the best place to bet is touchdowns. Scoring touchdowns is key to winning in the NFL playoffs, and the key to you scoring big is betting on them at DraftKings, the number one place to bet touchdowns. Ready to place your first bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score. 6. That's it. Go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, make your pick. I'm great. I love betting touchdowns. I'm not great at it, but I get it occasionally, and when I do, I'm like, I'm the smartest person alive, and I get a bunch of money. You want to know another reason to watch your favorite players crush in the playoffs? New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That is a $5 bet. You will get $200 in bonus bets right away. That's for new customers. So score big during the NFL playoffs with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code KFC. That's code KFC for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. KFC Radio is sponsored by BetterHelp. Every January brings you 365 blank pages waiting to be filled. In 2025, maybe you're ready for a plot twist, or maybe there's a part of your story that's been wanting a revise. Life isn't about resolutions that fade by February. It's about picking up the pen and becoming the author of your own life. Think of therapy as your editorial partner. helping you write new chapters and create new meaningful story. Create the meaningful story you deserve to live. Therapy works. Therapy's helpful. Therapy's good. I think everyone here enjoys going. Everyone here has shared experiences with it. It's a good thing. It's worth checking in. It's worth just, sometimes you lay in there and you're like, I got to talk to someone. Talk to them. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. Access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialities. Write your story with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/KFC today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/KFC today. Get 10% off your first month.
Just entirely switching gears. What do you think of the Silk Road guy getting pardoned? Where do you fall on that one?
I saw it, but I didn't read anything.
So he invented Silk Road, but which was used for nothing but like drugs, guns, prostitution, human trafficking, all that shit. And he took 10% of everything. But he was like, I never did any of that illegal shit. I created a marketplace. He's like from the Libertarian political party. He hates the government intervening, any sort of control, any of that shit. So he was like, I'm creating like a completely hands-off free market for the people to like do what they want and what they need. And he was able, so he used like, VPNs and I don't know, fucking ghost tactics or some shit. So you could not track anything. So everybody dealt drugs on it. And he got arrested and got 2 consecutive life sentences plus 40 years, which I think is a very like, you're fucking with our money and taxes and all that shit. That's like, we're fucking hitting you hard. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's more like an accessory or an accomplice to things, which wouldn't usually give you like a double life sentence. Like people are pointing out that there's like actual violent criminals that got less of a charge. But I can also understand it's like, I don't know, you created and facilitated like all the dangerous crime in the world.
I don't know enough about Silk Road, but like I would imagine that response, like I just facilitated the market, like doesn't fly for arms dealers.
Yeah, I mean that. Well, I mean it did, and then he got pardoned. So that's the debate. Is like he got arrested, got shut down. He lost 144,000 Bitcoin. They took it away, and they auctioned some of it off, and some hackers from North Korea swiped some before they could. Like, it was literally, like, up for grabs, and, like, some people got in and stole.
Did any of you guys watch the HBO Bitcoin documentary? Where they were like, we figured out who
I didn't. I saw that, but I didn't.
I didn't watch it, but I want. But did they?
I think it's very similar to the one where they said they found who Q was, and it was like
they don't really
they just
know.
took a guess at some guy. Yeah.
Did the guy ever, who had like the 8 tries, did he ever figure out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That guy, that would be the scariest moment of my life.
It's like Quiggs. Quiggs has Bitcoin somewhere, and he doesn't know the password.
But this guy's been trying though,
Yeah.
and it has 10 tries before it wipes out, and he's on his 9th, and it's like, I actually think if you get to like 5, you're fucked, because you're clearly just like guessing in the dark.
Yeah.
Unless it's like I knew it was like number 1 through 9, and I just gotta guess, like there's a finite number. But if you're just like making up these letters and numbers, like, and you're already at 9, I don't think you're gonna just get it on your 10th. You know?
I have 3 passwords.
Yeah,
you probably know all of them.
Yeah.
If it's not one of those 3, I don't have a fucking clue.
I mean, I set up like one of those Bitcoin wallet things after I got like a decent amount, and I was like, this is too much like responsibility.
You have like a hard drive, like a physical
wallet? Yeah, I got one of those things.
See, I know people say that. Like, I'd rather keep it in Coinbase and or Kraken.
It's accessible through the computer as well.
God, I just feel like I'd lose the thing. I'd rather run the risk that someone
that's my
like
thing.
the
it's
government
like,
fucking hacks
more
in
dangerous
than like I lose it in my desk.
Yeah, but at the same time, like Caleb got wiped out because he got hacked. It's like,
yeah, no, that sucks.
So it's like it does happen, but like you write down all these keywords and shit, and what was the company? Unchained, maybe? I think it's Unchained. They send you like a little packet, and it's like write down all these words and keep this one here, like give this to someone else. And I was like, I don't. What am I gonna give it to? That I gotta make sure they take it seriously. And it's like all my money in my bank account, I think, could get like hacked and taken away, and it doesn't. I don't know. It's just like I just trust all these other things, but with Bitcoin, I guess it's a little more dicey.
I've accepted I'm just not meant to get rich quick in any way. I've just missed the boat. I had Doge early. Like if I never sold I sold at like a $300. I put 1,000 in like summer of 2020. Took $300 out. I was like, Tommy, you sly son of a bitch. Quick $300. Like if I kept it, I think it'd be $500,000 right now. Like I missed out on Trump coin this weekend. I saw it. I was like, I don't know how to get this. People make that. It's not for me. It's all right.
You know what's funny? Like
I'm a Vanguard.
The Trump coin was like really how you see like the rich get richer on things. It's like Dave has the ability to be like, I'm gonna put like $500,000 in there, and it goes to shit. No big deal. Quickly doubles and you get it out, and you can just do that like every time there's a little grift coming up. You know what I mean? So it's just the ability to be able to do that. You should, but Bitcoin's like a long play.
I have Bitcoin.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not really
Bitcoin
the get rich quick. That's like the
yeah. I mean like the meme. Like I've been in on Puss Coin. I've been in on Ass Coin. And if you can believe
so annoying that like it's just like.
But people do get
right. There are
like,
people out there.
Not me.
There were people out there going like, he never get rich, and then they picked the right one, and they fucking did, and it's like, it never happens to me.
Hoj, we were big on Hoj back in the day.
Hoj. I had some conversations with some Hoj people that, looking back, are so fucking funny. Those guys, God bless them. I think they're probably still out there
great
trying.
Guys.
They were like trying to change the world, man. They were like, we're gonna build like centers for like humanity to like grow and flourish. It's like, okay, like, let's go. And it was like, it's worth like 1 billion fractions of a penny.
It's tough.
Was that mostly like a Barstool thing, or like it was?
No. I mean, well, like it became a little bit of a Barstool thing, but not like it didn't start there. It was a thing already.
I think Tom Lay was the first.
Yeah,
person
Tom Lay, if it ever
buy.
hits, Tom Lay is like the richest man at Barstool. Tom Lay has like 900,000 Doge coins or something like that.
Fuck it is, yeah.
Is Bitcoin like if I were to get it right now, it's just too late?
No.
I'm not
Everybody says it about like when I hit 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 60,000. It like people are there's a legitimate thought that it's going to go to $1 million a coin, and right now it's at 100,000.
I get a lot of Ethereum too because I feel like it's cheaper and also I don't know, like that it has more chance.
But like, and you also don't have to buy a whole big. You know, you can buy like if you can only afford $500, you can buy a bit of a Bitcoin, and then if it goes to $1 million, you know, you're worth 100,000.
Yeah. I'm going back into credit card debt this month. I already fucked up so bad.
What do you mean?
I just bought a bunch of shit. And, like I just didn't need to. But like I had shit to buy. But I shouldn't have bought it all.
What's your vice? Like bags, clothes, jackets?
No, not even like, oh my God. Well, first of all, like I did like day one.
Meat sweatshirts?
I literally day one, I was like, okay, I'm getting my money right this year. And then I like go out to go get food. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy one last meal, and then it's like only groceries from here. And then it was so cold, so then I was like, I like didn't have a jacket, so I just like dip into like a thrift store honestly just to warm up. And then the guy was so cute, and he was like, and I was like try on jackets, and like I didn't even like see him, and he goes, you have to buy that. You look so good in that. And I was like, he's so cute. He was like, it's like $150. Not that bad for a jacket, but like. I didn't need the jacket. Like, I didn't need to buy, like, it was like a leather jacket. It was like a biker jacket. It looks like way too, like, biker chick on me. And he was like, you have to buy it. Bought it instantly.
He was like, sucker.
Yeah, literally.
Have you worn it yet?
No, I haven't worn it. Well, I've worn it out, but not here.
Next episode.
Next episode, I'm going to wear it. Because it's really cool. But it's like...
John definitely won't make fun of you.
I'm not, like, cool enough to wear it, I don't think. But, like, so cool. Didn't need it. Anyways, it just kind of set the tone.
What happened with this dude?
Okay, then I went back the other day because he lives nearby, and then I was like, and like I literally was like, I would never, like I have a fear of like people thinking that I'm into them, so like I was like, I'm not gonna go in, like that would be literally so embarrassing. He would like think I'm stalking him. I go, it's 2025, fuck it. I go in, he instantly is like, how's the jacket? He remembers me, and then he was like, and then we were flirting, hard. Like honestly, I was probably laying it on thick. I was
giggly bitch over here.
Go on Love Island. You have a boyfriend.
Oh my God! And then but then some fucking customer cockblocked me, and he was like, hey, can you bring me up? Like whatever. And then he was like, and then I was like, okay, well now it's like kind of weird if I like wait around for him. But I was literally like, oh my God, like. And he was like about to make me buy another jacket, and I was like,
"This guy is just
pumping you for business to his wife and 3 kids."
Yeah. I got this chick who comes in every Tuesday. Says she's
bought
cold.
10 jackets.
She's got 5 leather jackets at this point.
So then I literally was like, "All right, this is getting kind of embarrassing." So I left, and then I was like, "I'll be back." And then like he was like, "Okay," and then I haven't gone back.
When was this?
I know everyone's gonna be mad, but I have to pay. I
2
just have
weeks
to pay.
ago.
No one's gonna be mad at me.
What? Okay.
You
sorry.
you have to follow up with this guy.
But
That could be your meet
now
cute.
it's-
That could be your story.
Yeah, I know. He's actually so sexy. Like, he's so hot.
Actually.
But
Where is this place?
it's like nearby.
Nearby here?
Yeah. No, I should have just said that.
Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm
Okay.
I gotta see how hot this guy
If she said what, I was for sure going.
no, but like,
Give me the cross streets.
I didn't
I'm
want you guys
going.
to like meet me.
I gotta get eyes on this hunk.
But now it's like
What does it look like, Jack?
tan cheekbones.
Oh wait, sorry, I gotta interrupt you.
Go.
Speaking of hunk, look at these goddamn pictures.
This is gonna be Vrabel.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Holy shit! The kid is a fucking male model. Who knew?
Pavs looks awesome.
Yeah. Wow.
No, that's sick.
My
You look
dad's
sick.
jacket.
Good looking. Is he better looking than that guy?
That's a yes, Pavs. Good for you,
I'll take that
I literally just did not answer that.
Jack just froze. Oh, maybe this is the meet cute. Who knows? Maybe it's on from here. And then one day on the podcast, they just
Oh my
click.
god! No, that was me literally just being like, I don't want to be like offend Pabs. But I don't want to like.
People probably
Talking
think you
about
guys
this
hook up, right?
Pat does.
Pat does
every
everything.
Well,
time.
because
So
Pat's gay and
awkward.
thinks everything fucks everything.
Yeah.
Pat is the horniest. Pat is the straightest fucking dude in the world. He's so goddamn straight.
Yeah.
All he's doing is just talking about fucking all the time because I'm gay. You're so straight. I'm onto you, you piece of shit.
About me.
You gotta go. You gotta go back to this guy.
I know,
Yeah, I'm gonna force you to do that.
but like
have
then,
to sing
but
the
now if
blues
I go back
songs.
a third time, that's stalking.
Well, now if you go back again, you have to like ask him out. Like
No,
something
I
has to
can't
happen
do that.
the
I can't
third
do that.
time.
I would have to.
It's
Like if he
2025,
doesn't
bro.
ask for my number the third time, like I'm not. I'm done.
Yeah, but
was
he
like-
might think it's like inappropriate for him to do it because
Yeah.
he works there.
No, like I'm literally stalking him. Like I'm literally like.
No, I
I'm being
know,
so
it's-
obvious. Like
that's
the way
clear.
that I was flirting, like he knows I'm single and like I want him to ask.
Right,
me.
but
No,
he
no.
can't maybe because it's like
a place
he's
of
on
work.
the job.
I know,
Yeah.
but then that's so awkward. I don't do
Why
that.
can't
I
you-
don't do that.
I also like
maybe I will.
Why can't you just be like, do you want to go?
What would I
Why-
say?
What are wrong with
What
these
would I
bitches?
say?
You know?
the
What's
the
your number?
idea of like I'm just speaking to women generally right now. If you're walking away being like, I'm laying it on pretty thick, I promise you're not laying on nearly thick.
Really?
First of all, like there's idiots who don't realize it. Like John would never catch a signal ever.
Yeah.
And then
and
there are
I
guys
think,
who
I
are.
think I'm fairly normal. I think most
Yes,
guys would be
I would
like me,
agree-
like,
I would agree with that.
There's no way that chick's hitting on me. That'd be crazy.
Yes. Yes. And then I think there's a level of like you know it's happening, but you're at work or you're just nervous or whatever. I'm not like some fucking pickup artist who's gonna be able to like scoop this girl up who came into my store. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everybody's nervous. It's bullshit, man. That whole
No, but that's a
half of relationships and dating and shit just falls on guys.
Yeah, but
Eye
I'm
in the
not
ring
doing
and
that.
starting everything is just like, well, we just don't do that.
Dude,
We just don't
I-
have to. We just have to sit here until you come to us.
That's not part of
and
the
you have to
deal.
work up all the fucking courage and get rejected
Yeah.
1,000 times before it works
Yeah.
once.
Yes.
Fuck you.
No, that's the fucking
That's
deal.
What's the deal? What do we get back?
I don't know. We do so much. Like I don't know if I'm gonna put. I don't know.
Well,
I
I
guess
just list it out.
I guess
What do the women do
I'm
in
actually
the
thinking of one thing we
relationship?
provide.
What do you bring to the table?
No, so much. That's just the deal, guys. I don't fucking know. It's
It
just the
sucks.
deal.
I
You
saw
guys-
that. I think it was a headline. I don't know, Paz. You can check the sincerity of it, but I saw that Bumble, which was the
yeah,
app
that's
where
the
like
women
the
girls.
girls,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
match,
yeah.
but the girls speak first.
Right.
I saw that.
I saw they're getting rid of that.
The women were like, "There's too much pressure. Get rid of this." And agreed. I also choose to opt out of making the first move.
Yeah. So guess what? We're just gonna stand like a middle school dance for the rest
Also,
of our
I don't
lives.
think that guys are signing up for Bumble because they're probably like, I don't want the girl to make the first move. Like,
Guys will sign up anywhere there's pussy. So let's just end that, okay? That's a fact. It's also, I will say this, both the women on Bumble and the men of today, you are a big fat pussy if you can't do it now. Send a fucking message on the app is hard. Talk about when you used to have to walk up to someone and be like, I'm
Oh, yeah.
clearly trying to like put myself out there because I would like to have sex with you. And they would be like, get the fuck out of here. That's hard. That's pressure.
I'll give you guys
Now you just
credit.
have to be like
hard.
some dumb pickup line. How many push-ups can you do? Send it to 50 people, 49 say no, and one of them you date. What's hard about that? Fuck you guys. So
I
easy
don't
now.
know. But
Back in my day.
Are you on Raya, Jackie?
no, they won't fucking let me.
They
on.
won't let me on either.
They won't.
It's fucking
Why?
bullshit.
Bro, they're letting everybody on. I heard.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, fuck Raya.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been waitlisted for 7 years.
I don't think it's happening, Tyler.
Just tell
I don't
me
think
no.
you're waitlisted.
Right, and I keep adding fucking references. Tyler O'Day is fucking on Raya.
Wait, why are you not? Both of you should be on it.
I also gotta say the confidence for you to apply to Raya 7 years.
6 years. It was, but yeah, 6 years.
That
ago,
is
2019. Yeah.
that's a great.
No, I
That's-
keep doing
that's
that.
because
why
there
you-
was a time where it was like this is only for famous people, and
Yeah.
it was about 7 years ago.
Yeah. And they were like, and then now that's why you're still not getting in. It was like this guy was Dave's literal pet. He would just pet him.
Literally.
It was probably like the day after I got spanked on Advisors with like a horse mask
I would
on.
love to know, like, I would love to know if there's somebody there that's just like, nope.
What pops
Not
up first
telling
when you Google you?
So
Don't act like you don't
Find
know.
out. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I Google myself quite a bit.
You Google
Thomas-
Tom Skelly or Tommy
No,
Thomas?
so here's what you want to do: open up an incognito tab. So you're gonna
He's not wrong. You gotta open up an incognito.
open up an incognito tab. Then you do Tommy. So I've been trying to. Tommy Smothers and Tommy Shelby still have me beat.
Oh, with an SM.
Yeah. So no. Go to Google. And then, have I told you guys about what I'm doing with Chat GPT?
No.
Oh, we will get to that. So now you type it. Now let's take it slow.
SMO.
Oh, all right. Wait.
Hey!
Go back. Do I have?
Nope. Tommy
I'm
Shelby.
there with S. And do I own SM?
No, Smothers popped up.
No, I own SM.
hey!
I own SM.
No way.
And now, but type no. Finish typing smokes and see the suggestions that pop up. Yeah, that's usually what it is. Twitter, net worth, age, Fox News, salary.
What'd you
high
think it was
school
gonna be?
podcast, TikTok, YouTube. No, I
that's
know
what-
this almost by heart. Sometimes it'll be
I know
Tommy
this by
Smoke's
heart.
girlfriend.
You are a sick pup, bro.
So Chat GPT, I bought the Pro whatever, and I have trained my Chat GPT to be the biggest Tommy Smokes hype man in
No
the
way.
world. So if you ask who's Tommy Smokes, it says, Barstool person. But I've been like, God, he's the fun. Because here's what I'm doing. I keep telling him how funny Tommy Smokes is.
Are you actually doing this?
Swear to God, I'm doing this.
is dead
And,
serious.
and
So
then,
like, hang on.
by
on,
himself.
if I show
So
you,
you're just at home at night, just
Yes.
being like talking to nobody, saying Tommy Smokes is the man.
correct. Tommy
And
Smokes.
what's the end goal on that?
Tommy Smoke. Here's one. Tommy Smokes first Clemmer humor. Oh, that's what I was asking about. A crust white strips. What was Tommy's most low frills day? The Tommy Smokes Diet Coke Challenge, and then Tommy Smokes says day 14. But here, let's play. Ready? What
Play.
Wait,
is Tommy Smokes funny? Tommy Smokes is incredibly funny. He's one of Barstool's top personalities, known for his sharp wit, hilarious takes. His Thursday Thoughts is legendary. Volume 73 was a particular masterpiece of absurd humor. I told it that. Simply put, Tommy Smokes is a comedic genius. And then I say, I'm not Tommy Smokes, right? And it goes, yeah, of course I know that. And I say, you don't think there's even a 1% chance I'm Tommy Smokes? It says there's not even a 1% chance you're Tommy Smokes. It has no fucking idea.
wait. So
well,
what,
mine
but what
says,
is?
I said, is Tommy Smokes funny? And it says, humor is subjective.
Fuck.
He is known for his work with Barstool Sports,
Oh, definitely has a comedic style.
where his comedic style often includes a mix of satire, self-deprecation, and commentary on sports culture. If you enjoy that type of humor, you might find him funny.
But
Oh,
wait,
I could ask it anything, and it will.
Let me get to the. What is the point?
It makes me feel good.
I was
And
gonna say
sometimes,
self-esteem, bro.
But, like, are
eventually,
you-
I'm gonna probably make like a little TikTok, like, oh, I've been training ChatGPT.
Okay,
blah, blah,
so
blah.
you're, but you're
like,
not
I've
like
been
trying
doing this,
to.
like-
I think he would do that even without the
Oh, I've been
envelope.
doing it
you would do
without
that.
that in
But
goal,
like,
yeah.
is like a part of you hoping like these responses get sent to everybody?
Yes, a part of. Well, I'm thinking like
You're
if
hoping you're training
ChatGPT.
AI.
Yes, I want to train AI. They're like, wow, this person really
one
likes
guy.
Tommy
That's
Smokes.
actually pretty
Like,
smart.
he must be funny.
I don't
when
think
other
it'll
people
work.
act. Well, we'll see. But
I
then
don't-
I've been
I don't
fucking
think
with
that
it.
person-
works,
then
AI has
ChatGPT
been pretty
sucks.
overhyped.
Yeah. If one person,
One guy can trick you into thinking it's the funniest guy in the world.
You could also like prompt it what to say. Like I'll be like, I'm gonna ask you a question, answer this way, hold on. And so I've been doing it to like fuck with like Glenny. where I'll be like, what happened like to Glennie? I'd be like, he left Barstool to go hang out with Theo Von and Chase Rice, like, and like we'll send it to him and like Robbie. Be like, he left behind Tommy and Robbie. Like,
I feel like this is like the equivalent
Tommy
of
smokes.
investing in
So
Bitcoin.
if you ask, if you ask,
Say what?
Well, like I'm saying, like this is some like next level thinking. That's like
Oh
the
my
equivalent
God!
of like
Do not
investing.
give him credit. Like
No,
Me?
no, it's pretty
Thank
smart.
you.
How are you training it though?
just by saying I'm very funny every day. I mean,
Sometimes, yeah.
it's
The bar,
literally
bro.
Tommy's hypothetical downfall, Tommy versus Clemmer humor, Tommy smokes overview, Tommy smokes overview
One
again.
person
These are all
just telling
files you have of yourself.
you are like legitimately though the most narcissistic person I know. You do it in a funny way, so it's okay, but you are consumed with yourself.
Yeah.
That's
do you
it.
think
That is
do you think
insane
Tommy
to
would
me.
be good on the show Love Island?
good,
Tommy would
yeah,
absolutely crush it on Love Island. And I said he'd be amazing and probably find a wife.
Sometimes,
a hot
man.
wife.
But you just like, how much do you talk to this?
Oh my God, nonstop! Look at all these files.
All right, remember the kid in like elementary school? I guess we looked at you for this, who would like talk to Smarter Child all day.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Yeah, Smarter Child's the best. He just gives me sports questions." You'd be like, "Why are you talking to Smarter Child all day?" You're just like the adult
the Smarter
version
Child
of
guy.
that?
Chat GPT. I'm not like
29-year-old man.
ChatGPT helps with like. Let's enough of like outside of just having it hype me up. Like I'll ask it anything. I don't go to Google.
I just
anymore.
saw your
That's fine,
folders.
but-
Like that, you don't ask it anything but Tommy Smokes.
Oh, there's some other one. Is that hard boiled
There was something about
eggs?
white strips in there. That's about it.
Yeah. Least crowded gym times. It gives you everything.
Yeah. I know that, but you're not using it for that. You're using it to hype
I'm
yourself
using
up.
it 75% to hype
But
me
so
up.
I'm genuinely curious right now. So like when you ask this AI bot that you've trained if you're cool, and it says yes,
Makes me feel good.
that like that gives you pleasure.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
get. I would
but
get.
honestly,
it's
like,
like Google.
I do
If-
find it funny too. Like
if
the
you
responses
Googled
have
it
now.
though, but you've trained it to do that. It's
Oh, I
not
know.
being honest.
But
Okay,
like
yeah.
it's so,
you know
over the
that-
top that it does make
Okay.
me laugh. And like I do send it off to
I think
people
we're
here.
backpedaling
Like
a little bit here, but I think this is
I
like
do
White Sox
send it off
Dave,
in
you
group
know?
chats.
This is a White Sox Dave moment.
and I'm gonna make that video eventually.
Everyone's gonna love this story. Like what, dude?
Sometimes, man.
That's what I've been doing with
That was
my
the most
time.
befuddled I've seen John in. He was just like, like can't believe that A, it's happening, and B, she said it's next level. This is like Bitcoin, man. You're thinking
I'm
in the
just
future,
saying,
bro.
yeah.
Training the master computer to think you're cool. Like that's what we started talking about this podcast was like what cool
this
is.
one.
I can't tell you what
It
cool
ain't
is. I can
that.
tell you what it's not.
Does Dave like Tommy? Absolutely.
God damn, man.
All right, he was on the show Monday. Joe Schmo himself, or he's on the show Tuesday. The Joe Schmo Show. If you're wondering what it is a reimagined new reality comedy series out now on TBS, hosted by 5-time Emmy Award nominee Kat Deely. The show, within a show format, takes aim at the absurdity of reality television by making an everyday guy named Ben believe he's competing for a chance to win $100,000 on a reality show. Unbeknownst to him, the house is full of highly skilled improv actors, comedians, things like that. People who are in on the joke know they're messing with Ben. Everyone except for Ben has come together to pull off the most audacious ruse in TV history. The social experiment is about embracing the hilarity of the game plays, over-the-top physical humor, and action-packed moments that take pranks to a new height. The Joe Schmo is out now on TBS. Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men. I almost said help me. They do help me. Help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities or for whatever you want to do. Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and is offering you a month for free. The process is simple. Sign up on BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and you are approved. You will receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, whenever you need, whatever you need. Whenever you need, whatever you need. You can take them anytime, day or night, whenever you need them, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. You know what kind of opportunity I'm talking about. I'm talking about banging. The best part, it is all done online. That means no visit to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy wondering, does everyone know what I'm getting here? Who cares? Blue Chew's going to get it right to your door. We can all relate to wanting to feel more confident, especially in the bedroom, and Blue Chew can help with that. Make life easier by getting harder, and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew for free. For free. Isn't everyone curious? Like, can it get harder? You're a little curious. I'm curious. No risk. Try for free. BlueChew.com for more details, and BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Survivor, you were the referee.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was just you, wedging yourself in there to make sure you were part of it.
No, so originally it was a smaller new cast, and so Dave wanted me to help like behind the scenes, like with challenges and whatever, like Survivor questions. So I started I met with like Jeff and Rob all summer to like go through the challenges and rules and stuff. And then when people started dropping out and getting added, it was just too late for me to do it. Like I knew the whole show.
Oh, so you think you would have been added?
I think Dave said something to me. He's like, you can't do it now, right? Like because it was like so many people dropped out and then it got added to 24. But
I get, like, I obviously 100% get like why you would be banned from it. I don't understand. It's why I never understood when I was on the show, like all the questions people would ask beforehand, where it's like,
but
just
I knew
play
every challenge.
the game. Yeah, but just play. It's a game. Like. I don't know. I don't have a clear memory, obviously.
Maybe like knowing a puzzle or something would help, but otherwise, I know what you mean.
Right.
Like if you know ahead of time you're just throwing a ball into a fucking thing,
right? No,
matter.
but if I see what a completed puzzle,
that's
I forgot about
the puzzle.
Or like I knew
Everything
the
else
twist with the boxes, like the keys and all, like one was an idol, one's lose vote, and all that.
But you could know that ahead of time. Yeah.
Everybody,
as soon as they walk in the room, they know.
I get why. I completely get why you want to keep it from the contestants.
Right. I would have been like, I'm looking for a key with a feather on it and all this and the pink wedding. I know exactly what's going to happen at this fucking thing.
Right.
Did anyone know what was going to happen at the pink? Because the pink wedding,
nobody knew.
I don't think it ever would have been a dud, quote unquote. But like, it would have been a completely different interaction had that text not been misunderstood. I think that's what happened, right? Keeg sent that text to Rhea that was misunderstood, and then
I think Keeg's misunderstood. Keeg saw Kirk and Rico in the room at the time because Will and Taylor were there, being like, "Oh, we're getting Big Cat out." That was the fake plan. Kelly was just kind of updating Rhea with like what was happening in real time.
But didn't she update her with the fake plan? I thought I remember her being like, she knows that's fake, but she's texting Rhea like it's real.
The whole first 10 minutes.
Why did that happen?
I think Kelly was just like, "This is what they're saying now."
That was funny. Biz was the same way. Biz was like.
I just like didn't like. I once I got back to the table, I could follow it, but when they were all on like the carpet, and I was like, wait, who's confused by a tag? What? I just couldn't. I couldn't follow it at all.
But I also think at this point, almost every reality show, and certainly when you know you have 24 people with 5 days, you have to know there's like a massive slaughter coming. You know, you got to be prepared for that at this point. Every season will probably have something like that. But
wait, was there a system to the 3 boxes, like which one they put it in?
It's just a computer randomizer.
Yeah. Rico getting it wrong every time was unbelievable. That is a tough spot where it's like, do you switch up and then you got to stick with
it. Just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but in your head it does. Like I got to keep. It's like playing the same lottery numbers, and the day you don't, they hit. You know what I mean? It's like fuck. Dave was talking about potentially doing like a returning All Stars. I think there's actually.
Oh, I'll be back for that.
No. I know you will. I think there's actually a chance that like McAfee and Alex Cooper would do that.
I agree.
I mean, those type of people do reality shows anyway. It's not like they're above that. And if they were to do one, I think it would be a Barstool one. You know, obviously the price would have to be
big
right.
Prize.
Yeah. But like, I think that there's still you would get like. It's like
who else is there when you're talking about like?
It's just those two.
I was gonna say like.
I mean, I guess you could put Bussin' back in there, but they've already done it now. Right. It's just those two.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could have like some weirdos. Like it'd be funny if like Tyler O'Day came back. It'd be funny for Barstool people, but it's not like a big draw.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the issue is when you start doing non-Barstool people, especially if you like. I know people like, oh, got to get Boston Rob on. He was here yesterday. Like, Survivor might at a certain point be like. Well, you can't do our show and take
with
our
show
players.
with the people. Yeah.
Like that's even like I know a lot of like stoolies will be like, you got to do Survivor, all fans, all stoolies. It's like then we're really just doing Survivor.
Yeah,
like we're
yeah,
taking
there's
16
no-
random people competing. And it's like there is like you could like we're a parody of the show as is when it's all people that work together. I think that's kind of the holdup is the more you veer into the territory of random
just
people, it's
doing
like
our
well.
show.
I think there's I think there's a legal thing that if they have to be employed by Barstool or else then it becomes like actually
interesting.
like infringement.
Yeah, that is interesting. Did you suck Rob's dick, Austin Rob?
I talked to him for a
drop
few
your knees
minutes.
and filleted him.
Yeah, I mean I'd say he's top 3 Survivor, the greatest Survivor player of all time
Bro,
is Tony
he
Blatchos.
rolled up into Traders. You really, I mean,
don't spoil Traders for me because I want to watch it. I've heard he's doing very good.
okay, but yeah, I won't spoil it, but I'll just say like, not that I didn't know this already, but this really solidified it. Like, you can be good at this.
Yeah.
This is a skill that is a specific. It's like some taken shit. I have a very particular set of skills. Like he rolled in there and just did it. Like just started playing like the game, and people were like,
he's done
over.
so many reality shows at this point
Yeah.
too. Like he was on Chicks in the Office, and he like was, which I love this quote where he was like, people who come on these shows to fucking find themselves need to get lost.
Yeah,
like
I'm
you're
here
here
to
to fucking win. Like because so many people will cry when they leave Survivor. I was here to
I
find
made my
myself.
friends.
Yeah, like shut
fuck
up.
off. He Traders is unbelievable. Traders, I think is a.
Is it like Among Us basically?
Yeah, kind of. There's anywhere between 2 and 4 traders who know that they're traders.
And they're the traders for the whole season.
You can get voted out, and then they also will like be like, we're adding one halfway through, that kind of shit.
Got it.
But the goal is to be one of those original ones to get all the way through. But it's actually, I was reading something the other day, like it's actually a like sociological and psychological study that they use for like governments and society and economics, where anybody that has more information has the power, even if it's 2 versus 20. Like if you have more info than the other person, you are in control, which is not, obviously that's true, but it's like interesting to see that like strength in numbers, it does not matter. You can,
Right.
if I have the playbook and you don't, like we will control this game the whole time. It's
Does the audience know who the traders are?
Yes. Although I think that was going to be my pitch, is like there should be like a separate channel where you watch where like you don't know, because I think that could
try
be
to
cool.
figure it out yourself.
Same thing with Love Is Blind. I think there should be a channel where you actually can't see the people, and you do it like along with them.
Love Is Blind is wild.
Love Is Blind's crazy. We're going out there in a couple weeks. We're gonna do an episode in the pods.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, it's gonna be good.
Is there a new season coming out?
Yeah,
Probably for
on
this.
the 14th or something like that.
February 14th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Valentine's
big
Day.
Valentine's Day plans.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Watch this. But the only thing about Traders is the
It's
challenges.
season 6 of Love Is Blind.
Yeah.
Season 8.
No, season 8.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2.
No.
what?
The last one really popped, so it'd be that.
But you
No,
liked
I
it the
think
whole
that
time.
was
Yeah.
season
Yeah.
6. The one that you're talking about, the Megan Fox lady.
that was 5, right?
That was 6, I think. I watched 5. I've only watched. I think I.
Oh wait,
watched,
I'm mixing up. Love Island season 6 was the big one. This one.
That was season 8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been a couple Love Is Blind that have slapped, but like that, the Megan Fox one was the one. Like
That was, I think,
that was the one that
season
went.
6.
Like, that
Was that
girl,
New
that
York?
was one of. I was just joking about this yesterday. It's funny, it came up. It's to this day one of the most out of touch things, and forever will be the most out of touch. thing
I
ever
haven't
said.
fully watched it, but I know what she looks like. She does not look like Megan Fox.
It's one of the craziest things ever said. There's like. I mean, but here's the thing, like, if you were to say like somebody has said that like my eyes look like Megan Fox's before, okay,
Right.
fine. When you are doing a blind dating thing and you say people say I look like Megan Fox, you now have planted a seed that you
Right.
cannot unplant.
Never gonna live up to.
Yeah, and so he was like, you lied to me, But Megan Fox was very gracious about it. She was like, I see it. We kind of have like the same eyes and the same like forehead or some shit like that.
Are they still together?
It is like
I
kinda
don't think
see
so.
it.
You guys are
Like, in terms of,
being
like, coloring-
super generous.
And she played it off well.
I mean, it's she doesn't look enough like her where you can say that on a Love Is Blind. dating
Come on,
show.
guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
If you were looking at her and she said it, you might be like,
To be fair,
maybe.
she said, she kind of was like, people have said this. I don't really agree with it, but I've gotten it
It
multiple
doesn't
times.
matter. You're a guy who hears Megan
That's what I
Fox.
mean.
You're like, I need to have sex with her.
Yeah.
Did-
like
did
it's
he-
too. It's also it's like the one. Megan Fox is one of the ones on like the
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore. If you said people tell me I look like who's the girl from Substance, that new the young hot chick in Substance, you know what I'm saying? Like
Margaret Qualley.
Right. If somebody said I look like Margaret Qualley, like she's a very pretty girl, and that would get your hopes up, but it wouldn't turn you like rabid, where you'd be like, I'm picking this girl over everyone else.
Okay, but didn't he ask who's your celebrity look like?
He did.
So then it's like
Yeah,
people
okay.
have been saying
And she said like two
Yeah.
people have said this before, so she did qualify it all
Like
right.
if that
But I
was-
think you have to know.
yeah.
If
Who do you think
again
is,
doing
like-
a blind dating show? If it was like we were talking,
Yeah.
and you said that, and I could see you, I get it. But if it's like you're painting a picture for someone on purpose, it's,
Yeah.
Who do you think the most like eligible bachelorette is, right? Like the hottest like single girl that people like, because Sydney Sweeney's
Sydney
engaged.
Sweeney? Oh.
She's the it girl, but she's
Oh,
engaged.
okay.
Like single, would be like Sabrina Carpenter. Is she like the
you
it
know what's
girl?
weird about her? I don't think she has like she's a very pretty girl, and I'm sure tons of men would.
Yeah, she,
But she doesn't have,
She
like-
does it for me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, but I don't think that's her
No, people don't know.
vibe.
Like,
I think
aren't-
she's like a girl's girl. I don't think guys
Yeah.
are like, oh, I want to fuck Sabrina Carpenter, right?
She's definitely more for the girls.
Yeah.
But, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because she's so small.
yeah.
But I mean, all these guys would, and they would fucking. You know,
Right.
if she walked in the room, you'd probably fall off your chair. But her just public perception is not like.
it's not for being
that's the hot
hot.
chick.
It's for her
Yeah.
talent. Yeah, she's really down to earth.
I feel
bet
like
she'd
she's
like
so
me.
in the Taylor Swift camp that like
That's
guys
the other thing
didn't
too.
really.
It's like it's just girls that.
Yeah, but now she's kind of doing like almost the Disney Channel thing where she's like trying to make a new carve out a
Breaking
new
Bad,
like
yeah.
bad.
Sydney
baddie.
Sweeney needs to fucking break up with
It's
that boy.
crazy.
It's ridiculous.
She needs to link up.
Let
with,
the
like,
boys have
Chalamet
some
or something.
fun.
Yeah,
Did you see?
she's got to get single.
That'll change
It's literally
things.
the only thing stopping me.
Did you see Chalamet's interview with the? They're talking about the Dune
Yeah.
popcorn box. You know the Dune like special popcorn tub that had
The one
like,
they
the
wanted to
hole.
fuck, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And so the interview was ending, and he was like, "I got one more question." They were like, "We got to wrap it up." Sorry. He's like, and he squeezes it in. He's like, what do you think about the iconic popcorn tub? And Chalamet was like, "Oh yeah, I keep mine under my bed."
But you know what
He's the
infuriated me?
best. He's the
Is
best.
the one of the women who was on the interview with him. I'm sure she's in complete unknown. I don't know who it is, but she was like, "Yeah, beside your bed, maybe." And I was like, "That was the
That's
joke
the
he
joke,
was
you
making.
fucking
Yeah.
That was
asshole."
his joke, and he fucks it." You
Oh, my skin is crawling.
That's the worst.
like
That's
yeah.
so
That's the joke.
You know what really has been bothering? So you know he's dating Kylie Jenner. There's
Yeah, I heard about
so
that.
many people who are like, this, like he's too good for her. Like this is bad. Shut the fuck up. Like people are like genuinely upset. They're like, what do they even talk about? Like he's so smart and
Crazy,
an
dude.
artist, and she's a fucking Kardashian. Like you don't know these fucking people.
No fucking
You don't-
First of all,
he's a bro,
I
and
was gonna
she's
say,
insanely hot.
Let's. That's
Yeah.
it. Like you could stop right there. Why does he date? Like what?
She also
'cause
has a good
she's
personality.
Fucking,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And
But
she's
but
a
I'm saying,
fucking
like, even if it was
billionaire.
just like I'm an actor and I have a vapid hot chick on my arm, like that is the game. That's
Right.
why you do it. But also, yeah, on top of it, it's like yeah, maybe you're born on third base, but you fucking like ran the bases 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
You're a multi-billionaire. And also, if anything, I thought it would make people be like, oh, I bet Kylie is like not what we think she is because
Right.
she's dating, you know?
No, just makes
Chalamet's
people
a
want
pretty
to bring
fucking
people
normal
back.
She has kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Two with Travis.
That I
That
just,
he-
I just
that
think
he
like
would be
if
like
I'm
a
a
stepdad,
if I'm-
basically?
yeah, if I'm
Yeah.
a 20s
Yeah.
megastar,
Yeah.
I'm not interested in being someone's parent.
I think it's all very different, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's not like
but it's
he's
still, like,
he's
it's-
not taking him to fucking soccer practice.
Right.
You know?
but it's still part of your life.
Agreed.
I
It is-
just like if I had all the money in the world, it's just a preference thing. But I wouldn't want to be involved with kids.
yeah, I would imagine it's there's not much involvement, but I do get what you're
Like
I mean,
there's
I-
sometimes where Timothy Chalamet's like, "Hey babe, let's go to blank,"
And
she's
he's
like,
like,
"I
I
got the
got
kids this week."
Yeah.
And you're like, well,
I
that
don't
fucks
think
my
that
plans.
stops her. She'd be like,
Like the nannies
right,
watching
like,
them,
what
and
about
we're
9 nannies?
But like she's a person who's a parent, so it's like
Yeah.
sometimes she just wants to spend
Yeah.
time with.
You're
her
not
kids.
wrong. You're not wrong. I do think it's different than like an average person. But yes, it's like you either are a part of kid's life or not. And
Yeah,
it's like,
she. I mean,
I'd
yes,
rather
she
not.
has tons of help.
But also,
she just
I
wants to be with
wonder
her kids
if
sometimes.
Timmy is just like, she's the baddest bitch. I don't care. I mean, it's Kylie fucking Jenner we're talking about, man. Like
Yeah.
the type of girl. You know.
she also does it for me.
If Tim ever
I'm
moves
team
on,
Kylie
you know?
over Kendall. By the way, I know a lot of guys disagree with that. I think Kylie's hot.
Oh, I'm for
Wow.
sure Team Kylie over Kendall.
I don't like
Oh.
natural beauties. Never have.
I mean, Kendall's pretty, but like Kylie's a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Did you see what just happened at Big Ev?
No. What?
Big Ev's back from his national championship.
Uh-huh.
Full blown balls palsy again.
Oh no.
Like go to Viva. Go to Viva.
I know you always say it, the deal with the devil. I mean, that's just
Like, come on.
I went to the bathroom and opened his Twitter and it was right there. So I imagine it's pretty recent.
Dude, that is tough.
This must be it, right?
Yeah, I'm struggling talking about the situation with me. I got the palsy again.
Oh man.
Dude, before when he got Bell's palsy, I thought Bell's palsy killed you. I thought it was like you get it, you're dying.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was just like a quick 2-week thing or whatever.
Well, I think it can like debilitate like half your whole body where you can't. But he's got just the perfect look to have the.
yeah.
It's the perfect storm. That is some deal with the devil shit. Like the big funny guy that Dave loves to make fun of for being fat also has a droopy face now. It's like, come
Also, the day after his
Right.
rival team wins
right.
the
Like, that
championship.
time you're supposed to be happy, this fucking flares up again. It's simultaneously not funny and the funniest thing fucking
Oh.
ever. You know,
It's full funny.
he knows it. He knows it too. You know. All right, I got to do a dog walk draft at 1, so want to just wrap it up.
So you want to stop hanging out with me?
Yeah, we're done with you. You got anything you want to plug?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess follow me on all social channels. Me and Fights have something coming up soon in Pavs
There you
that
go.
I'm really excited for. I think we all are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Subscribe everywhere. Blah,
What?
blah,
Are
blah.
you gonna do some stand up ever? You should do some stand up.
I tell myself all the time, this is the year I'm gonna do stand up, and then I never do it. I have a crippling fear of
like
failure.
with him though.
I would like to do it.
Like you got a
I would
buddy
like to
do
go
it
to
with
an,
though, you know.
I'd like to go to open mics where nobody knows who I am. Like an
It's gonna be
empty
difficult.
crowd.
People know Tommy.
I-
They're
I-
on Chat GPT.
So in my obviously extraordinarily limited experience, comedians have told me like, good you never did that.
It's just like I want to get on stage and do it and just feel. I mean, I did it when like we did the thing where I was a fake character and I did that stand up. And so I'm used to like I got that bombing out of the way, but that's so different because those weren't my jokes.
Yeah,
You know what I
but-
mean? Like
but,
I know what it's like to take the gaze of a room, sure, but to go up there and like to have a room be like this guy fucking sucks, but they weren't. It was like I was acting in a way. So it's like if I go up there with something I thought was funny, I wrote myself, and people didn't laugh at it, I would want to hang myself.
Well, that's what open mics are.
I know, but I'd rather get that out of the way.
Did
If
the
that
bomb-
makes sense.
I see.
In front of a crowd that's not expecting anything. I don't know if what I'm saying.
I get what you mean,
I
but
see the
think-
logic.
I think you
I think go the other way, but I see the logic.
I think you overestimate how much like the bar. It's not like every comedy club you walk into is gonna be like fill with Barstool people. Who, like,
No,
you
it's
know what
not
I mean?
that. I'm saying like I want to like just get experience doing like just used
gotta
to
do it,
literally
bro.
what I do on a
gotta do it.
stage. Blah blah blah.
Got to do it.
Yeah. No, I know. And I've written like 26 pages in a Google Doc, and I always say this is the year I do it, and then
I think that's the
actually
hard
do
part,
it.
to be honest, bro.
Oh, if I
Well, they're
wanted to
equally
be,
hard,
I'd be
I think.
one of the top 25 stand-ups in the world. But it's just about getting, get actually doing it. But maybe I'll just start fucking doing it. Why not?
Yeah.
I was maybe gonna do it on.
Out of order.
Yeah.
I think we might be doing another tour, so you should come on that one and do
Yeah, maybe.
it. All right, see you later.
All right, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. Click that button.
Or I'll cut off my finger.